I'm a dairy farmer here in French River, Ontario, and it's the morning and it's time to milk some cows. I've already started, so you guys can catch up. So let's get going. Iodine time. I keep my iodine in a bucket full of warm water. Cows don't really like that, so got to keep it warm for them. And yeah. Now I'm going to take some paper napkins and clean off those teats. We don't want any of that. We've got cows on both sides of the parlor. We have a swing 5. Whoa. I'm getting you guys quite the ride, huh? Sorry, I'm gonna try to keep you guys on there. So it's a nice minus 23 this morning. Got to make sure to put on some layers, so that's why I look like a snowman. Hang on, I'm just gonna go get some more cows. Whoa, gotta let that one go. Come on, girl. All right, stay in there. You got to keep an eye on those milkers. Some of them are coming off manually, automatically, I should say. So I got to take them off manually. You don't want to be leaving those milkers too long on the teeth, because it could damage the teeth and eventually lead to an sour. So I hope you guys are having a good Thursday morning. The weekend's almost upon us. I'm actually getting ready to leave my home today. I'm going to a friend's cottage for the weekend. So I'll be heading down to Ottawa region. So I'm looking forward to that, definitely. Probably one of the most important parts to clean on the teeth is the bottom where the canal is. You don't want any bacteria going in there. We can contaminate the order. when after they can become. No, apart from that, cows are quite sending you guys out on a ride there. No, cows are quite docile. Actually, I actually like working with cows because they're so docile. See, I told you. Okay, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, so hang in there. All right, so I wanted to let you guys know that one of our feed trucks actually just came in. We ordered feed concentrate from La Coopérative Régionale de Sabri-Nipissing here in Verner. I'm actually director on that co-op, but they come through Bowman. So you can see that's the feed truck. And then we've got the Brock silo up there. And so he's going to be taking his hose and connecting it to the silo. So that's Bowman. They come every 2 weeks. And it takes about 20 minutes to half an hour to unload or so. So he's gonna put a flex onto the grain silo and well, not grain silo, but and away we go. Sorry for the sun. All right, so that's a milk jug. Milk goes from the parlor through the system up here into there, and then down this pipe, up this one, up here, and then here. That's a plate cooler. It cools down the milk with water, cold water. Then it ends up going into the holding tank until the milk truck comes and gets it every 2 days here in so gotta lock back my gate so my cows don't go into that area. We're gonna go get some cows. You want to come with me? So close up this gate, open up this one. All right, gonna try to not don't drop you down in the manure. So cows are laying down. There's a couple standing up, so I usually go get the ones that are standing up first. They're easier to bring around. Come on, girl. Come on, my belle. So my cows are French. So as you can see, you just need to walk around them and they know that it's go time. Come on, girl. So I've got 3 and I need another 2. So I usually end up grabbing some that are closer. Ah ouais, ma belle. Ah ouais. Sometimes they don't want to come. Ah ouais, ma belle. Come on. I've got one that's standing up here, so let's go get that one. She's gonna be easier to move. Ah ouais, ma belle. See? I just need to come next to her and she knows that it's go time. Come on. Ah ouais, ma belle. All right. Oh, here we go. This one decided to come up, so let's go grab her. So cows have their eyes actually on the side of their head. So they can actually see quite far behind them. So I'm at an angle, and just by staying where I'm at, so the cow's there and I'm on an angle with her, I can actually get her to move forward by just staying at a certain distance. And then if you got cows on both sides, you can actually zigzag behind them. I've got a milker that came off, probably a cow that kicked it off. Same cow that kicked it off early, and it's my one milker that doesn't retract by itself. So, see, milker's down. I'm gonna detach it. And there you go. So I'm gonna hook you guys back on here. And process starts again. For those who are French and looking to go into the ag industry, there's an awesome college in the Sudbury area. It's called Collège Boréal. Donc, they have a 2-year program and a 1-year program. And with the 2-year program, there's actually a placement, a summer placement, and so you get to go and do a placement. It's a minimum of 160 hours, but it can definitely be more than that. And during the placement, you get to actually practice some of the techniques and some of the stuff you've learned over the past year you've been at school. Usually the students get to pick in what kind of placement they want to go into. So if you want to go into dairy, that's up to you, or if you want to be going into something with vegetables or fruits or crops, that's available too. Gonna try not to hit the camera this time. Sorry, you guys. All right. Collège Boreal actually has a beautiful greenhouse where our students and actually we also have researchers, they get to work in and do experiments and research, and they get to apply the knowledge that they've been learning during the year. So it's a beautiful greenhouse. There's a forestry greenhouse attached to it also. So they have a forestry program at Boreal. One of my followers was asking me if I was actually a born dairy farmer or if I married into it. Well, the answer is I'm married into it. I'm actually a city girl from Ottawa. So like I was saying, I'm a city girl from Ottawa. I'm married into it, and I actually love this lifestyle. I love living out in the country, especially with the pandemic we've been having in the past couple of years. Having a dairy farm is actually, we actually say it was a blessing in disguise, because a lot of people lost their jobs over the past 2 years because of this pandemic, and we were fortunate enough to still be able to do our daily chores and milking, and so very fortunate to still keep going. And I guess in one way it was good for our mental health. Somebody's saying, Millie, bonjour. Yeah, I know, I'm breaking up a little. Internet connection isn't the greatest here in the parlor, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go get some more cows. I'm gonna close this one gate up and hang in there. going down to Ottawa for the weekend. Got a couple of things to do first. Out at Creative Meats here in Warren. I have milk, not a milk. We don't deliver milk. We don't sell milk. Meat delivery to a friend's house. And then I'm meeting up with a friend of mine, Amelie from Amelie's Blooms. She's actually on here right now, actually. And she's also on YouTube. So if you like flowers and baking and crafts and oh, she's got the most gorgeous house. You have to go see it. She's actually, I believe there's 1 or 2 videos on her house, and it's just gorgeous. So Amelie is very creative, and she's like a ray of sunshine. So if you have the chance, I really strongly recommend that you go visit Amelie's Blooms here on YouTube. There's my little plug for the day. So I'm gonna go meet up with Amelie. We're actually gonna exchange some seeds for our growing season as flower farmers. We both pretty much started over the past couple of years of flower farming, both respectively in our regions. So she's in the Ottawa region, I'm in French River, Sudbury, North Bay area. And I think we both have been enjoying it very much. And we're actually old, I'll say friends / acquaintances. We used to work together back at Independent Grocer in Orleans a long, long time ago. And so we lost touch for quite a couple of decades. And we found each other back last year, and then we pretty much saw that we had an interest that we both shared. And we've been chatting for the past little while, and so I'm gonna go see you today and bring her some seeds and some T-posts, and yeah, so I'm gonna keep milking. I've got 5 cows left in my first gang, so my cows are always split in 2 gangs, because you want to keep the cows that are that have just calved separate from the other cows, because you don't want them to get pushed around. You want to you don't want them getting bullied. Oh my God, you guys have to see this. I got one of my cows, I don't have my glasses and I can't see, but I think it's 660 or 680. She always comes into the parlor. Look at what she's doing. She's actually closing our door. So I'm gonna go tell her to go back. I can't put my bell. I like having my door open because I can hear the machinery on the other side, make sure that everything's working properly. Let's go get another piece of tape because you guys fell off earlier. So here, so that's our cow calendar. So every cow is on here, and basically, so the ones down here are actually cows that are gonna be calving soon, and the ones that are on that side have calved, and then breeding, and then we're gonna check their pregnancy here, and then yeah. So all the ones in red have been bred, but haven't been checked yet. So usually the vet comes once a month. Springer Animal Hospital out here in Sturgeon Falls, and they come and do pregnancy checks. So I'm just gonna put you guys down for a second there. So Springer comes once a month. I think they're coming, they were supposed to come this week, but small change of plans. Okay, here. All right. Hang in there, guys. All right. So we've got some tuck tape. Hats on straight. Let's keep milking. had a viewer ask if I actually drink the milk from the farm. Yes, I do. It's actually really, really good. Can I sell some? Absolutely not. I can actually lose my license. Here in Canada. We have a quota system, and so all the milk is sold to the milk boards. Each province has a milk board, so we sell it to Dairy Farmers of Ontario, and then they go on and sell it to Siltes, Beatrice, and all the milk companies, either here in Ontario, and sometimes milk gets pushed over to the other provinces, depending where it's needed. But no, you can't come get some milk off my farm. But yes, we do drink it at the house. It's actually really, really good. So, yeah. Before I forget, no, we don't pasteurize our milk. We just drink it just the way it is. Hang in there. It's going to move a little again. All right. So grab the milker, press the button for milking. Make sure that the detacher is attached. And this cow has 4 teats. All cows should have 4 teats. Once in a while, they have 5. They'll have like a spare little teat that actually isn't attached to a quarter. It's just an extra teat. So it doesn't get milked. But also, sometimes cows have mastitis or if they've gotten not an udder, but the teat damage, sometimes we will note that teat. So in that case, we just flip one of the I don't know what that's called in English. So one of the things that we put on the teats, we actually flip it down, make sure that it's not suctioning air, because you don't want air in the system. And then you don't need to milk that teat. So now, more iodine after they've been milked because you want to seal up that canal. Don't want any bacteria going in there and causing mastitis. So iodine, watch out for your own eyes. It actually stings. You actually squeeze on the cup. All right, and whoop. We shouldn't waste. So basically, when you're squeezing, it actually comes in up to the cup here. See my finger? My finger can't go past this. Go, I would say 3/4 of the teeth. What I call doing a good job. So as you can see, there's no hitting needed. You just actually walk behind them because they can see you because they've got their eyes on the side of their head. And I just have to walk back and forth, and I know they know it's go time. So I'll go get some more. guys still in there? Yeah. Got a little story for you. You know how I was telling you guys that I started doing flowers also? Well, so I've got grow lights down in my basement, and I got some flowers some seeds that I planted. So one of the trays that I planted was a tray full of Lisianthus. It's actually my third tray. So there's about 96 or 108 little slots. So the other night I'm doing my nightly watering, and so I bring it down because it's not on the top shelf, but the second to last at the top. So I bring it down and I missed it. And you can see a couple of the greens coming out because it was my third succession. And so finished misting it, and as I'm picking it up, it's a tray about 2 feet. And it must have been heavy because of the water. I'm holding it, so I'm holding it like this to put it back up upstairs there, like up there. Well, it freaking collapsed onto itself. So this side, it actually folded in two, and it went so fast that I actually had this side of the tray on top of this side, and so it folded. And I didn't know what to do, so I stayed like that for a couple seconds. It seemed like it was a couple minutes, but it was a couple of seconds. And then I decided to, I can't even remember how I reopened it, but I ended up reopening it. Some of the earth had gone into the ground, so I had obviously some seeds on the ground. But I would say like a good 3/4 of them were still in their spots. Now the question is, are the seeds still in their spots, or are the seeds all over? So are the seeds from this side onto this side? Because they hadn't sprouted yet, or well, they're starting to. Yesterday I could see probably about 6, maybe 7, just small little green dots of Lisianthus. So I took the night to think about, well, okay, and actually even that night I didn't even disturb. There is some earth on the other side, so I just took the tray, put it back where it was, put its dome back on, and went back upstairs. And next morning I went back down and checked how everything was. Took out the extra earth that was on the left side of the tray. And now I'm gonna hope and pray that we're gonna have some baby Lisianthus from that tray. So because of that, I think I'm gonna start up a new tray before leaving for Ottawa today. I really disappointed me that happening, but it is what it is. Things like that happen, and you just gotta roll with punches. So maybe we'll be lucky and we'll have lots of Lisianthus from that tray. But that's my little story for you for today. So hope you're having a great day. It's gorgeous here in French River. It was minus 23 this morning, so I've got quite a few layers on. Always wear my toque during winter time because I find when I'm wearing my toque, I actually feel warmer. I'm keeping the heat in, but this morning I just have a sweater and a t-shirt. My big coat is out in the office there, so I'll be putting that on when I'm going to feed the calves outside. So hope you're having a great day. I'm almost all done. First gang is done, so I think I have 15 cows in the second gang, and then after that I'll be cleaning my milkers, switching the whole system, switching the pipe so it goes on to the cleaning mode, and then feeding the calves, feeding the younger heifers on well, can't see it, but it's on that side of the barn. They're not in the new heifer barn. We've got too many heifers right now. So go feed them, bring them some water, bring some water to the calves outside, clean my parlor. I gotta hose it all down, and go home, take a shower, plant some Lisianthus before I leave, then pack up the pickup, and Ottawa bound we are. So yeah, hope you have a great weekend. I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm gonna keep milking here. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, or consider hitting that bell if you already are subscribed, and so you don't miss next live. And I'll try to go live with you guys this weekend while we're actually not at a dairy farm and actually enjoying ourselves once, which doesn't happen often as a dairy farmer. But take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget, Amelie's Blooms on YouTube. And actually, if you haven't visited my dad's YouTube channel, it's Gators World, 70-year-old retired electrician. He's got quite a few stories to tell, and so go and visit him also. So thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment, ask me a question, and I'll try to answer it in the next live. Take care. See you guys. Now, if I could just find where that button to stop the live is every single time. Oh, no, that's going to change the colors. No, that ain't it. Oh, mon Dieu. Ah, bye guys.